Okay, for example 2, it says verify the identity cosine of pi minus theta is equal to negative cosine of theta. And when you're trying to verify identities and pi shows up in it, that is the actual value pi as opposed to some Greek letter randomly standing for just whatever it wants to be. So that's the famous pi that we heard all about. Okay, that's what that is. All right, looking at this thing, the structure of this is a cosine of a difference, and we have this number 33 cosine of a sum or difference identity. So what I would do is I'd start with the left-hand side of cosine of pi minus theta. And my goal is to apply whatever identities are necessary to do this. And going to that strategy sheet, anytime you see sine, cosine, or tangent of a sum or difference, that's probably going to be the first thing you want to do. Go ahead and apply that property. Number 33 in this case that says cosine of both angles multiplied. Then it'll be plus sine of both angles multiplied. And that's number 33. Anytime you have to apply a sum or difference identity, just go ahead and apply it, write down what it means, and then identify it as whatever 32, 33, 34, whichever one it is. Now, cosine of pi and sine of pi have exact values. So basically I know that cosine of pi is equal to -1 and sine of pi is equal to 0. Those are just exact values. It's substitution. You're substituting values in. That's all I'm going to do here. So -1 times cosine of theta plus 0 times sine of theta. And that's just because, maybe, let's go substitution. Anytime you have a specific known value for something and you put it in, that's just a substitution. All right? And if I just work it out, -1 times cosine of theta is going to be negative cosine of theta. 0 times sine of theta is 0, so plus 0, and that's just going to be simplified. And just like that, we get a nice, easy trig identity verification.